Hello there, Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of October 11th through the 17th. So we'll start by taking a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. So let's take a look first at your overall energies for this week. We have here and now, so staying present, and imagine. Really nice. I get a sense it's about kind of like imagining where you want to go. Taking stock. The here and now can be about, taking a look at what is your life like right now? What do you really enjoy about your life? Are there some things you would like to change in your life? And then in what you want to change, it's like imagine and think big. It's like you're in a sense of being able to manifest whatever it is that you want. So think big, go big. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot. Let's begin with your present energy. Empress, nice. Okay, so the Empress is really about imagine everything that you want because the Empress can manifest everything. The Empress is a great energy because it's about, a lot of times to me, it's kind of like creating the new life that you want for yourself. If you look really closely, she is pregnant. She's birthing or she's nurturing at the moment a baby, and the baby kind of represents, the new life that she wants to have, stepping into like a true new path. And I feel like because that is your present energy, you really are. Look at how similar these two cards are, right? It's kind of like the Empress energy of taking a look at what you have already created in your life and what else you would like to create. Like saying, okay, I've done all of this. Now what would I like to do next? Um, the Empress also realizes she doesn't have to do a lot of work. She's, she's confident, she's creative, she's great at business, she's very nurturing. She knows that all she has to do is, sit back and allow all of the blessings to come into her life. Like she's done all of the work. Okay, your area of resistance, Four of Wands. This is the happy family card. This is the wedding card. This is the twin flame card. But it's about building strong foundations. So this is either your obstacle or it is your area of resistance. So we're going to clarify these. We'll try to get a little bit more information about that, about what area you could be trying to make a little bit more secure. And then your advice is the Three of Swords. So there's a big disappointment here, and we're going to clarify this disappointment. I feel like is not in the future. I feel like it's something in the past, and it could have had something to do with putting a little nick in your foundation, whether that's within a relationship, a job, or just life in general. It's kind of like put a little nick in your confidence about how you can manifest or what it is that you can manifest. This Three of Swords is kind of like looming in the back of your mind. I don't feel like this is something new, okay? It may be recently in the past, but I feel like this energy is still here. It's like you have to clear this energy out in order to truly step into your Empress energy. And that's what you're doing here with the here and now. It's about taking stock of what you have, of the blessings that have come out of this difficult situation or this disappointment, and then being able to move on from it. Okay, so let's see what your outcome is, and then we'll clarify these. So your outcome is the Magician. Look at this. Yeah. It's really stepping into that energy of manifesting, like taking stock of what you have, even after something that was disappointing. Like recognizing, it's almost like you're going to have to recognize just how painful or disappointing this was, but also accepting that you are in a better place because of it. It's like there are blessings that have come out of this situation. And the here and now is kind of like about being present, taking stock, and taking stock not of what you have lost, but of what you still have. Like when you do inventory, if you have a store, you do inventory, you're inventorying what goods you have. It's kind of like taking stock of the blessings that you have in your life. And then on the bottom, Six of Swords, good energy, emotionally moving on from this Five of Cups. Look at that, right? Something that was disappointing. The nice thing about fives are that they put us in this energy of needing to change, needing to make some change so that we can get to the sixes, which is, the actual moving on. So, I feel like this week you are going to be doing some of that. We're also still in the retrograde season. Well, all the planets are direct October 18th. So this is kind of like the big last hurdle of the retrogrades. They're starting to go direct, but it's still like cleaning out that energy of past situations. Okay, so let's go to the Empress card. Yeah, nice. I had to take a sneak peek because I don't have a lot of reversals. And the Five of Swords is in reverse. And I really like this because it means whatever, this is kind of, when it's upright, the Five of Swords kind of stands for like regrets. And I'm not saying that you did something you regret, but it's just like the regrets of whatever has gone on in the past, right? You're here and now. And now it's kind of like you don't have any regrets, right? It's kind of like, you've healed enough that you're to the point where you're kind of like, yeah, okay. Though that's in the past and I am ready to move on. I don't regret it. I can see the benefits. I can see the blessings that have come out of a difficult situation because you have transformed. The Death card is about endings and beginnings. You've ended something. You've ended this Five of Pentacles energy. And now you're ready to embrace the new. And look at this. I mean, this is with your Empress. You are ready to embrace the new. In fact, you're ready to birth a new you. That's the energy that I get, that you're really ready to step into something new, that you're tired of this Five of Pentacles. You have the Five of Cups underneath here. You're just tired of that energy. And it is a difficult energy. But it's time. You realize that it's time. It's time to move on. You've healed. And then look at what's on the bottom, the World card. Endings and beginnings. Remember, every ending is also the opportunity for a new beginning. And I think you're in that energy of, yeah, I'm ready for something new. Okay, so let's go to the Four of Wands. Now, this is either your obstacle or your area of resistance. Oh my goodness. World card again. Okay. So with the Four of Wands, this is kind of like, the energy of a strong foundation, a happy family, that type of energy. There's something, the Queen of Pentacles is kind of considered the spouse card. Gender doesn't matter, but just not finding the joy. Let's put it this way. Not finding the joy in a relationship that you thought was going to be long-term. This is part of the disappointment, is that something either ended that you thought was going to be long-term, or you're finding that it's not bringing you the joy that you thought it would. And I really, it could have something to do with business because we have the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles to me a lot of times represents, the spouse card. It's the home and hearth card. A very nurturing energy, taking care of the home, providing for the home, very calm and peaceful energy. And this is your area of resistance or your obstacle. If you're in a long-term relationship, I think what you're understanding is that this relationship isn't bringing you the joy that you expected it to, And if it is a relationship that has ended, you could have possibly thought that it was going to last a while. It's definitely something that is either ending or has ended, because we have the world card twice, and the death card. Something is, you're trying to rebuild something after a difficult moment. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, wow, you've been waiting for some time. I think this energy of this Three of Swords, and once again, I feel like this is a past energy. It's not right now. This past energy has, provided you with some confusion. You've had a lot of options, and you're kind of fearful about which one to choose. But I feel like very soon, and if it's not this week, I feel it'll be right after the 18th. So it's like this in the next couple of weeks, perhaps, by the end of Libra season or end of October. It's kind of like you get the clarity, you get the passion, you get the aha moment. Because this has just clouded it's clouded your vision. Look at the Six of Swords. She's sitting on a black cloud. It's kind of like this energy has been hanging over you. And it's almost like this week or so, it's like that energy is going to clear out. Definitely see in this energy of not looking at the past. Try to look either at the future, or at least take stock and be really grateful this week for what you have. Concentrate on that. You're getting a new perspective on something that happened in the past. It's kind of like, right there. Well, usually we walk around with our heads up and our feet down, and then it's kind of like you're taking another look at this. It's kind of like when you take stock of what you have and not what you've lost, all of a sudden you get a new perspective about how to move forward and how to manifest exactly what it is that you want in your life. You kind of like come out of the fog. Really nice energy. Yes, coming out of the fog, definitely. Okay, so yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Lovely energy. Tower on the bottom. Now, this is, to me, is the tower. It could be the tower of the past, but I think it's your aha moment. It's like, literally, I get a sense that you're standing there and the sky is clouded, and then all of a sudden the clouds are gone and the sun comes out and you see the path forward. You're getting really determined on something that you may want to work on, because this is the Magician card, right? You're manifesting. You're getting some inspiration here. It could be about, I feel like you had a past relationship that didn't work. But out of this, you get some type of inspiration about how to move forward, or a business idea, something like that. You're going to go manifest this whole new world for yourself. And all of a sudden you get this inspiration. The clouds part, the sun comes out, and Taurus is standing there going, oh my gosh, I just have this great idea. And it's almost like instantly you run to go work on it. It's really nice. And you step into this whole new world. Like for a lot of you, I think the retrograde season may have been very difficult. These past energies have been coming up and everything, but they were coming up because there was something that you needed to see. You need to have this epiphany. The tower is like the epiphany. You're putting down the wands of the past and you are just stepping you're just jumping off the cliff. You're like, I'm all in. It's a really lovely energy. Super lovely. Oh, Taurus, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so let's pull one more card for your final advice. Integrate your knowing. This is the Temperance energy. Like taking the lessons of what you've learned in the past. Like you may have been really kind of in this, with the retrograde season, kind of in this energy of really like rehashing, rethinking about the past, right? And it's kind of like there's something that when you start concentrating on what the good is, what good has come out of this painful situation, it's almost as if you're like, oh my gosh, I can take the knowledge that I've learned from this difficult situation. Even if this was like a business that you tried to start and then it didn't happen. for whatever reason, or a relationship has ended, whatever has ended, it's kind of like, wait a minute, I have some really great new idea. And it's when you concentrate on the blessings out of this ending that the clouds part and you definitely step into this sense of sunshine and knowing exactly where you want to go. Well, Taurus, lovely energy. I'm so excited for you. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this message. I really enjoyed doing it for you. And if you did resonate with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.